Hi guys, my name is Meets. This is going to be a review for Figma, and this is Onoda Sakamichi from Yomamuchi Pedal. It's actually kind of interesting. When I first saw this in on Figma or from the Good Small Company website, and it intrigued me and got me into watching the anime before it got released. I watched the first season. I haven't got a chance to watch the second season yet, but it's a very inspirational anime about bicycling. Yep. And we have Sakamichi here. It looks great. And seems like there's a runner on the back. We have to assemble the bicycle. Interesting. Here we go. Cool window box. The side here goes here in post. Yep. Interesting. Alright, so let's take a look inside, and I might have to do a little bit of assembling for the bicycle. Alright, we got the runners here. And yes, it does need require assembly. And hopefully the people that got this have a little bit of familiarity with building kits. You need some nippers or side cutters, maybe sandpaper, or just a hobby knife to clean up the nubs. Right, moving along, we have your typical Figma instructions. Gives you an idea how to assemble, detach the head, put it in a faceplate. Yep. And it's pretty much on the English side here. So it's the new instructions. We also have instructions for the bike. And basically they're showing you how to install the frame. Yep, fairly straightforward. Or actually just more in the back. Yeah, but it's not too bad. Right. I think that's about it, and let me go ahead and assemble this. Alright, we got Onoda-kun here. It looks great. I've noticed that they're using the 2.0 Figma elbow joints. So that's good. Yeah, I really like those new joints. Yeah, details great. Get the eyes. Yep. And the glasses are part of the front bangs. Yeah, it's really cool that they've done that. Really nice. We get all the decals. Sohoku, that's his high school, I believe. And there is a good small kind of like exclusive where you get his number, as well as more Sohoku on the side here. I didn't get that one. I should have gotten. I wasn't aware. But it's just one of those, maybe it's just decals. It's not like an important accessory. So in terms of articulation, we can move the neck. Yep. There's a little bit of a gap there for the joint, but it's not really noticeable. It's not too bad. His top part of his clothing is rubber. You can move his elbow, or shoulder I mean. And I really like the slits that they've made, even onto the side here. Yeah, I just noticed that. So this whole part here, it looks like it's cut, but they made it so that you're able to move his torso around, even on his waist. There's slits, which allows him to bend his legs. That's really great. Yeah, it's actually great engineering right there. I really liked it. That's very postable, especially when he needs it for the bike. Now we got the feet here. He doesn't have a toe joint. You do have a peg joint here for the bike. Yeah, I was kind of curious how come they add a toe joint, but you probably don't need it. The knee is actually nicely sculpted. Yep, and I think that's about it for the figure. Now let's go over the different faces and accessories. Alright, aside from his smiling face, you have one who's really cheerful. And you got one that's really determined to go on. Keep pedaling. Alright, so to swap this out, again we're going to remove the front part. Interesting enough, they didn't include the ears, so the ears are separate. Let's put the cheerful one right here. There we go. And just put this back on. Yeah. It looks so goofy. Actually, I need the. I want to use that happy face for the other one. Now, if you want to put the helmet, you actually have a separate helmet here. Actually, yes, this is the separate helmet. I don't think you can put it on, but there is a separate head right here. This one has a. It comes like this from the packaging. Basically, we're gonna detach this, put the face on. Let's see if I can do that right now. There we go. Put this thing top on, and I guess I just need to get things aligned. I was having a little bit of difficulty. Make sure it's all the way in there. And this one, it's actually sideburns goes inside. Here we go. I've seen other photos where the helmet sculpt and the paint wasn't crisp. Mine is not too bad. There's a little bit of imperfection, but cannot be helped. But not too bad. Yeah, I've seen something a little bit worse. There's a little bit of paint chipping there. Not sure if I can remedy that, maybe, but yeah, it's not too bad. All right, so we have to behead Onoda-kun. There we go. Just gotta be careful when we're doing that. Put this on. Probably this is gonna be the head I'm gonna keep on. And he looks happy. So aside from that, we got different hands. We got open hand. Your typical hands for holding any accessories. And you have the ones for the bike. You have 2 fingers for the brake. And you have one for a sports drink or squirt bottle. Actually, let's try that one. Because we're already here. Actually, I was kind of wondering how come they didn't have the face for drinking the squirt bottle. You never know. You might need that. There we go. At least he can reach his. Actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea to just use the smiling face. It's great that his elbow could reach towards, because some Figma doesn't give you a little bit over 90, like almost 100 degrees. It's only here and like, come on, so close. So that's good. Otherwise, I'm just gonna replace the hands with the ones for the bike, and let's take a look at the bike. Alright, we got the bicycle here. It does come with a stand here, which is quite great. Now, depending on how familiar with building kits, it might take you from, I would say, 10 to maybe 30 minutes. Shouldn't take that long. There's a lot of movable parts. You get the wheels. They already have this tire pre-painted for you. That's not rubber. Even the handles, which is great. Certain parts are interconnected with each other, kind of like this one here. The details on it's really nice. You got the spokes, you got the brakes, you got the gears. Yeah, really nice. Even this one. Just be careful when you're moving this. You know, it's on plastic. It's actually not maybe not too bad to replace it with metal parts, but just be careful when you move those. You might break the pegs. Yep. And I'm kind of wondered how's the if you break a certain part. Wonder if a good small company is gonna help you. They might, but yeah, just be careful when you're assembling this. It's the first time I've seen Figma have something like this. I mean, little armory for the weapons that the separate Kami Tomy Tech, which they kind of incorporate with Figmas, but this is a little different. Yeah, it's really nice. I like the details. And let's put on Onoda or Sakamichi. So let's see. It's I think yeah, let's go with the feet first. It's my first time putting this on. Yeah, maybe like this. And I put this on here. There we go. No, it's not too bad. Alright, then we have to reach forward, grab the handlebars. There we go. I'm just gonna have him hold to that. I have to look in the pictures if he can actually hold the brake with his fingers. I would imagine he can, but maybe not with this. Yeah. I think he just sits over there. And there we go. Not too bad. I've also added a squirt bottle, but might be a good idea to add that before putting on the figure. It's also gonna be like trying to get it in there with the legs in. Yeah, it looks great. And more than likely, a lot of people probably just have it display like this, but I found this not quite stable. So might be a good idea to put maybe a blue tack underneath just to hold it in place, because this is a lightweight and I don't see any way to attach it to the Figma base. So either way, you can have this one reach all the way to his back to hold him, but yeah, you don't need to. You can just have him lean on the stand. You can just have a blue tack. Yeah. And that's pretty much it for the review for Onoda Sakamichi. Great figure. I really like it. Especially you get to build a bicycle. That's awesome. Now there is a grand version of him coming out in June, and that's the one. The only thing I can see different is the bike. There's different shades of gray, but altogether you're getting the same figure. And if you just probably want a different bike, or if you missed on the first one, you get the second chance. There's also his teammate Yusuke Mikishima, the one with the spider legs. He's coming out too. It's actually quite cool. He has a white bike. I might pass on that one. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna get the Onoda and I'm good. There's a lot of other Figmas out there, and I kind of budgeting myself, or also in terms of space. So I'm really happy with this one, and I do really need to catch up with the anime. Yep, I think that's about it for the review. If you have any questions, let me know. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching. It's one of those moments when you hear him in the background, Hime, 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 singing uphill. Ah, what an anime.